Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And this is another video where I kinda took the bullet for you and paid some real life money to show you something which was a big topic recently on Discord and some other places, so I thought I better make a video on that one. But before I get into the details, I still have my goal for this year and you can help achieving that. So if you're not a subscriber yet, please do subscribe to the channel, and that might help me achieve the goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And of course, thanks to everyone who already is a subscriber and is a regular viewer of my channel. But now let's get into the topic why I'm doing this video. As I said, there is something I needed to buy because there was no other way of getting it, and I did. Was not as expensive as some other things, but this changed the game a lot. And I will show you today why it changed the game a lot, and that is the Ferengi Whip. Because before, if you're very busy and mining concentrated latinum every Monday on the mining event, you had a chance of scoring very high. But this changed with the Ferengi Whip if you don't have it, and I can show you why. I sent my Dwarfischer already to a mining system, and there I will show you in a second what I mean. But first I want to show you the whip in the section of the forbidden artifacts, because it increases concentrated latinum and the mining rate for it on the Dwarfischer by a lot. Mine is already level 5 because when I bought it I had a lot of stuff to upgrade it already. So it's level 5 and tier 2. That's why I have 16,000%. And 16,000% on a Dwarfischer that already has some advantages on mining the concentrated lead is a lot. As you can see here, it has 45 levels and 9 tiers, and it can go up to 48,000%. But it also can increase the cargo capacity on higher tiers, the mining rate as well, and the protected cargo. The whip, the only one I've seen this whip, I must say, is besides from Lower Decks or something, we leave that out. I've seen that on the Next Generation, on the first time the crew of the Enterprise met some Ferengi on a planet that was, I think, with the Tacon Empire and the Guardian on this one planet. And that's where we saw this energy whip. But it was used against Federation officers and not for mining. But in this case, it is for mining. And it makes a big difference. And that's what I can show you now when I click on that node here. It's a concentrated latinum node. And you can see with a simple mining crew, I don't even have my concentrated latinum mining crew on it, I can mine 4 million concentrated latinum per hour. And so in just seconds, I will have emptied a full node. So it's 1 minute here, as you can see, and you can even speed that up with a different crew. When I used it last Monday in real life, so to speak, with my latinum mining crew, it was even 8 million per hour. So I always needed about 35 seconds to empty one of those 84,000 nodes. And of course, with that, you can mine concentrated latinum like hell, and normal latinum gives 5 points for the event, and concentrated latinum gives you 50 points each for the event. And just imagine if you can empty one of the nodes within 30 seconds, my flight time there was much higher than the mining time for the node. And with this crew, I guess I can empty it 3 or 4 times before I have to fly back. So in 2 minutes, I have about 360,000 concentrated latinum, and then head back to the station, head back here again. And so there's no chance of scoring high in the ALB anymore, in the SLB anymore. So the single leaderboard or the solo leaderboard, if you don't have the whip and somebody else has it. Even with the whip, I'm on a level now where I compete with our whales, and there I just ended up, don't know, 15th or something, because they are higher level than me anyway, because they spend much more money on this game, and they also had the whip. So there's no chance for me to catching them. But if they were, all the other people that didn't have the whip were all behind me. And that is the point where I say Scopely meant it a little too well here. And when I read it on Discord properly, Scopely didn't even intend to make it that strong. But obviously it happened, and obviously it changed the game a little bit. And people that don't pay much money or don't pay money at all are all not very happy. Of course, and we have to stick to that point, it is important that people spend money, otherwise the game wouldn't be there. So I think it's absolutely fair that Scopely wants to make money. In some places they are exaggerating. Some things are really there where you can't keep up with anything if you don't pay the money for certain things, and the whip is one of them now. But of course they need to make money, otherwise they wouldn't make the game. And Scopely was sold this year, as I recently read. I didn't get it at that time, but somebody said it on our AC, and then I looked it up. They were sold, and of course the new owners want to make money as well. So it's absolutely legit that they want to earn money. But they should keep it playable for people that don't have much money. Because if you want to play with the big guys here, you need so much money. I don't know how they do it. And there should be a kind of a balance. So, because the game also lives from people who cannot afford to spend all this, but to fill up the service. If there were just a few, what someone in my alliance always calls the DWW, the people who spend a lot of money, it would be quite boring, because there would be very few people on the service. So there needs to be a balance between them, the need of making money with this game, which I completely understand. And before I made the videos, I did spend some money on this game, like the Elite Battle Pass, for example, which makes absolute sense and stuff like that. And since I'm making these videos, obviously I have to invest a little more to make certain videos like this. But you see, while I was talking, my feature was ready for a long time, and this is working like it. But they should keep a balance, and in some places they should have a look at their prices, because some things are really going far out of anything reasonable. For example, if you look at the prices for the Corinar blueprints, I'm, especially for the videos, willing to pay some money. I cannot buy everything I would like to, because it's so expensive, and I don't earn that much money with my day job that I can spend thousands here. I sometimes have nice friends that give me nice birthday gifts for this game, or when you look in the video descriptions, for example, there is a link to my PayPal. So if anyone wants to support the work here and want to help me do those investments here in the game, please have a look there. I appreciate every little help here. Every single dollar counts, as you know, when you see my Monavine or the Voyager refit video, etc. That is a lot to do. So I would appreciate every support, as well as I appreciate the support of my first channel members. I appreciate the support with the super chats and everything. But there's the easy way with the PayPal me link in the video descriptions as well. But nevertheless, this purchase I did for the video, especially because the LED event is not my most important event, but there was so much discussions around this that I wanted to be able to show you firsthand. And as you saw, the feature has finished already again, and I can just refresh the node and keep mining, and just within a minute have 170k of concentrated latinum. And so that changes the latinum events on Mondays completely if you buy this whip. there you have a much bigger chance of competing well. And so I'm not so very sure that this was a wise move, because that can discourage some people, because they say, if the game is unplayable, if we don't pay tons of money, they will quit playing. And so they should think about a better balance here. They at least should keep it competable, so to speak. But nevertheless, it is there. We have to live with that. A lot of people have bought it because of the advantage, but more people haven't. And so we must hope that it doesn't happen too often. So I don't want the people who try to play it without paying money to be discouraged, because we need the numbers of people on the service to keep it fun. Otherwise, they will have to merge the service much earlier, and so we don't want that. But if you want to know something else, there obviously are more videos coming up. At the moment, I try to do everything that you can get daily videos, and the next one is right in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.